This question has come to me at least 200 times via email and WhatsApp messages. I felt that I really should not talk about money, especially in front of Swami here, and with a lot of trepidation, I have even brought up in an organization that does not even have a treasurer. So please excuse me again, but I think people have repeatedly come to think that the money used for Seva in the SSIO will be taken and used in India for political purposes. I don't know why this has come up. Can you please explain that? And with that, I will say to all of you a very happy Guru Purnima, and thank you for allowing me to ask on behalf of ordinary devotees like me. Sairam.
Sairam, sister. Thank you. I will open it up to the panelists. Anyone can.
Brother Naganan.
I think, you see, let me tell you that before Mahasamadhi, right from, I would say, the mid-1990s, Swami somehow gave me many important positions in different places, in different trusts. Till Mahasamadhi, I did not know which donor was giving how much money to Central Trust. The donor sitting next to me might have given some, $10 million, but I didn't even know his name because it was his connection with Bhagwan. It was none of my business to know. After some years, I was asked to sign the balance sheets of Medical Trust and later look into Central Trust also. At that point of time, only I came to know what is the income, what are the receipts. Till then, though I was a trustee, it was not something which I had to know. Now, you see, Swami always had a connection direct with his devotees. None of us ever received a single check or single rupee to be passed on to Bhagavan. Whenever somebody said, I want to give some money, I would say, Baba, please come. Baba is available. You sit in darshan. If you want to give, if he accepts, you please give. If he doesn't accept, you can go back. This is what has been our attitude. Now, Swami has blessed us so much, blessed Central Trust so much, and kept us so comfortable. In fact, there's nothing to hide about this. I have made this announcement succeedingly after Mahasamadhi. Every year, the balance sheet is presented during Swami's birthday. If you see those speeches, the talks that are given, in every one of them, we have given what is the income, what is the expenditure. And if you analyze that, you will find that Swami is bountifully blessed Central Trust. We don't need to depend on any money from anybody to carry on Swami's activities. If some devotee comes and gives money, he is giving to Swami, Swami receives it. That's it. Today he comes to give money, it's given to Central Trust, it's over. Now the Central Trust has no need to ask Satsai International Organization or anybody else for money, first point. Second point is, if you look at the amount of money which the Satsai International Organization is not a money collecting machine. Now you are a devotee in South Bethesda. Now you feel that on some occasion you would like to give some money for Swami's charity. What would you do? If you wanted some tax relief, you would ask the local, the international organization, can I give it to your organization so that it will be passed on? Many of you say, we don't care for tax deduction, we want to give it to Swami, we come here directly, send a check or send money directly to Swami, matter ends. So who is giving it? It is the devotee who is giving to Swami. It is not the office bearers of the international organization who is giving. It is not their business to collect any money. Swami had given candid instructions, clear instructions. None of us should go and ask anybody for any money or anything else, any favors. Even in our personal life, he said, don't ask for any favor. That was how we have all been brought up. Now, in a situation like this, what is this money they're talking about? See, the amount of money that Satsai International Organization has contributed, which is again devotees' money, to the Central Trust in the last 10 years, if you take, it is such a minuscule part of the total amount of money that Swami's trusts have spent on charitable activities. It doesn't even come to 2% or 3% if you take the last 10 years.
Brother Naganan, if in our records I checked up when it is after Mahasamadhi, from 2011 to 2021, the total money spent by Satyasai Central Trust is $230 million. And whereas the international organization has contributed $2.97 million. It is just 1.2 or 1.3%. And if you want to know in Indian money, it is around 1,420 crores, what is being spent after Mahasamadhi in last 10 years. The contribution of international organization in Indian rupees is 18 crores. So 1420 crores, and this is just mere 18 crores. So whatever you can say the percentage. Yeah, please, Nagan.
Yeah. So I think the figures are very clear now. So it is not that Satyasai International.
Yeah, I think Nimesh is saying something.
Please,
Nagan, one more point on this issue, answering Geeta's question. All these crores of rupees which the Central Trust has spent is not spent on the government of India. Please understand, they've been spent for charitable purposes. Good work has been done. So this whole concept of money being taken from the international organization.
Yeah, and I think Naganan sir, you need to see they keep on accusing us of one thing, that the 5 crores which we gave to PM CARES and 5 crores which we are given to Chief Minister Relief Fund. See, somebody is saying we have given to Narendra Modi or we have given to Jagan Mohan Reddy. I think you need to clarify what is it. It is not, or it is we have given to BJP or it is given to a political party. I think absolutely a lack of understanding which they have. I think Ms. Naganand and Nimesh Pandey can chip in.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, let me clarify this. See, when the India hit by COVID, there was an effort made by the government to raise money for resource for many relief activities. It was very severe position. And in that situation, all of us contributed. Many of us contributed personally. So when the issue came before the trust, we thought about it. We said, let us make a token contribution. And the entire Central Trust trustees unanimously decided that this donation must be made to this charitable trust called PM CARES. That money does not belong to Prime Minister. It is not a BJP. It is not a party-related issue. The Supreme Court has said that that's a trust which is doing work. Number of things have happened. So we are given that money. Now in Anantapur district, there was a severe COVID issue. So they came to us and said, sir, we want to use your hospital and some facilities. Can you please provide? So all these facilities were provided. Number of items were spent on, equipping that hospital. Government also gave some equipment for all that. And this facility was set up. And for Anantapur district itself, there was a request made to say that, we are in dire need of something. Can you please give us some financial assistance for this? So if the trust decided that this is a government-based requirement for COVID relief, and if some small money is given to them, does it mean that we are given money for political contributions? It's a completely wrong interpretation.
And Naganan, all Indian trusts and institutions and corporates came together to support the government of the state and the country to come together and contribute money for this unimaginable pandemic that is affected. And let us not forget, if India needed it the most in the times when we had to do this, because the need was so tremendous and it was the right cause to give it. And going, excuse me, getting into the PM CARES fund, as Naganan mentions, is a national fund. It is not a party's fund. It's a national fund. And therefore, giving it there was the prime duty of every institution, every citizen of this country who did it. And this is not, and you can't appropriate 5 crores of rupees as if it's brought from America and paid to the PM's fund. That's ridiculous. And the second point I want to make, and Geeta, you must share this with everybody, and whoever is listening must understand this. It is very atrocious on the part of any Sai devotee to presume that 9 members of the biggest trust in the country of India, the Sathya Sai Central Trust, is one of the biggest trusts. Excellent people on the board. Retired Supreme Court Justice Mishra, Mr. Kelkar, who's been the economic advisor to the government of India, Dr. Mohan, who is the Padma Shri awarded, internationally recognized now, Mr. Naganand, who's one of the senior most counsels in the judicial system of India, Mr. Bhagwat, and Mr. Chakravarti himself, and Mr. Ratnakar. Ratnakar is like a baby amongst all these people. It is God. He has this unique privilege of being the youngest member, and I want to make a point on that also. To presume that all these people are dummies and have no intelligence or have no integrity, when each one of them has been handpicked by Bhagwan, is the most atrocious thing that any person who makes this allegation will have to answer his conscience and answer his God when the last moment comes. It is very atrocious. I mean, you are insulting everybody else when you make such kind of allegations which are so baseless and without any point. Therefore, I think this point must be put to rest at all time, that in India, we are not all thieves here sitting together. We are Bhagwan's devotees. With integrity, we sit here. And let me tell you, the Indian organization and the Central Trust has been working seamlessly. What do? We collect money. If we need help, we go to the Central Trust. And in India, you must understand, every state has a foundation. Every state has a foundation, and we have a dedicated, designated financial policy drawn out of the discourses of Bhagwan, where the Satya Sai organization doesn't touch money. And we do not even ask for money. We do not even say for money. In fact, one of the allegations against me was that I refused the help that the international organization SSIO was giving. Why should I ask anybody? In fact, I wrote to him. I never refused it. I told them that I will ask for it if I need it. Today, I have my own people in India have generated, every small devotee has generated from simple money, so much money and so much effort has gone into, and that's the way Swami wanted. Swami wanted to do seva by people who sacrifice their own money and come forward and do. And that's the situation. Therefore, this impression that the international organization money is going to be rooted for the benefit of India or the benefit of the Indian organization, I think is the most ridiculous thing to do.
Also,
Thank you very much.
Also, just on a lighter note, all the donors have congratulated us for that. It is non-donors who are making noise. People have never contributed. People, I don't know what they have contributed. They are making more noise. In fact, a lot of big donors have called me and said, you have done the right thing, because that was the right thing to do. See, the PM, when myself and Nimesh was invited for a chat with the Prime Minister, Mr. Nimesh, you remember when
Yes,
all the top organizations were there, all of them, they all said we stand shoulder to shoulder, we all contribute. Many of them have contributed much more. So whatever we could think, whatever, even in the state we wanted to do it in our place, so we also have gone and contributed. It is not for any of the personal gains or any of the political parties. Please be very clear. And donors are congratulated us. Many of the top donors have called and said, Ratnakar, that's the right thing you have done, and we are very happy. So I don't know why this thing again and again they're coming. It's a false narrative. A false narrative. Please, I think we should.
Yeah, I think let's not make this a fight between the dollar and the Indian rupee. The Indian rupee is more spiritual than the American dollar in that sense. Please, let us be very clear about it.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
brothers. I feel very bad. I know Brother Ratnakar is a family member of Swami's, and he's put in a very difficult position to have to answer such.
No, he's
questions.
just become a punching bag for the whole world for no rhyme or reason.
I do apologize, Brother Ratnakar, but this needed to be said. Sai Ram.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
So much. And we never shy away from anything. You see, we have no agenda. We are very free to. There's no problem. Thank you very much.
Thank
Sai
you.
Ram.
So, okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sister Geeta, for taking time to answer the questions. I thought it will be nice that at least she answers to ask the question, because she's from, as Brother Ratnakar said, she's from the South Bethesda Center, which is one of the oldest centers in India, in US, and they have also gone through evaluating all the pieces of information available. And I'm sure she was part of the panels which we discussed, and I'm sure they also had difficult questions to deal with. But thank you very much. So now we will go to the member attendees have questions. There are 45 questions. I will have to sort of summarize them and ask to the best of my ability. So we touch all the topics there. So the thing is, if I go through each 45, I don't think we will end in the next 8 hours. So I think there's a theme which is developing is, I think I will say there are differences between the SSIO and the Central Trust in coming to an agreement. There is some lack of unity. Is there no room for unity? Is everything stopped? Is a question we're asking. Why you all did not set the right example